Hello, my name is Cecilia Amoberry, and I'm doing my informative presentation today. And I'm talking about cancer. Cancer is a condition of uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells. Uh, According to research, more than 500,000 of people would die from cancer um, this year. That, that's more than 1,500 people dying every day. An average of half of men and one third of women will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. Well, what can we do to prevent this big issue? It's scary. Most cancer, when you are being diagnosed with cancer less than a year, some people die. Well, the best way to deal with cancer is early detection. And how can we do that? Is by keeping up with our annual physical checkup, staying healthy, eating healthy, being educated about certain things that we can do to prevent us from getting cancer or low risk of being diagnosed with cancer. Like for example, normal cells normally each person go through that. The cells grow up, divide itself, and then the old one dies, and then the new ones that we our body develops replace the old ones. But cancer cells are not like that. They do grow, they divide, and then they accumulate, and then they also destroy the good cells that are supposed to support us. So you have millions of cells that are growing uncontrollable. There's nothing we can do to stop them from growing, and then at the same time they are interfering with our good cells. So, well, there are certain people that are very high risk for cancer because of their family history or because of their genetics. There's nothing we can do about it. But then there are some high risk behaviors that put us at very high risk of developing cancer, like smoking, drinking, um, not being active, eating greasy, fatty food, put us at very high risk for developing cancer. These are things we can change. These are being called modifiable factors. We can change those stuff. How are we being more aware? Education. People need to be educated about things that we don't need to do. Certain things that we can do for us to stay healthy so that we don't put ourselves through this kind of issue. Well, and like malignant cancer are those cancer that spread. They are tumors that spread out, and then benign tumors that kind of stay put. They don't really interfere with anything in our body. They just stay stationary. Well, there are so many types of cancer. There are breast cancer, prostate cancer, lung cancer, uh, brain cancer. Too many of them. You know, we are being as developed as these countries. There have been so many research about cancer, but they also have come out with a lot of things that early detection, when you keep up with your annual checkup, physical checkup, just routine checks of most of the time find out some of this issue before it get worse. Early detection, early treatment is the main goal for cancer. We also have noticed that people who stay more active, people who eat healthy, are very low risk of developing cancer if it's not family genetics. Food, fatty food, people who don't want to do much, high risk for cancer. Cancer has have come so many, so many ways. They have developed so many things that can detect early cancer. Cancer does not differentiate between age, sex, color of your skin, your education background, low income, high income. It affects everybody. There are so many cancers that affect everybody. Treatment, we have like cancer for treatment as surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. Surgery is the oldest of all of them. Radiation, yes, but it's very, very harsh on the body, as well as chemotherapy, because when somebody is dealing with chemo, they also killing the good cells, so that makes that person very sick, prone for infection, because the immune system is so low that they are so high risk of getting other infections. Well, I think taking care of cancer, dealing with cancer early, detection and education is the goal, and for the community and for the whole world.